Hello, Physical Geology students. My name is Dr. Nagy, or Professor Nagy, and I am going to show you around our course on Canvas today. A little bit about my name. Most people look at my name and pronounce it with two syllables because it's N-A-G-Y, and most people say Nagy. It's a Hungarian name, and I use the Hungarian pronunciation of Nagy. It rhymes with Taj in Taj Mahal, if that makes it easier. Another thing about my name is it used to be hyphenated. It used to be Nagy-Shadman. And you're going to see that maybe in the bookstore with my materials, definitely in my email. So don't be confused, that's still me. I'm excited about this class. I'm a geologist by training and I love to teach about geology. I'd really like to take you out in field courses. That's really where geology is best learned. But let's go ahead and take a look at our course. This is our home page, and on our home page you'll see I have a message to you that includes how to get started and some explanations about these tabs that are on the side here. Some things that are on the left hand side, in case you're brand new to Canvas, include courses where you can go to all of your different courses, a calendar which will give you all of your different due dates for your different courses, the inbox, and that's the best way to reach me. If you go to the inbox and send me a message, then I know which of my classes you are in. If you just email me and don't tell me which class you're in, then I have to figure it out because I teach several different classes. There's the library, the PCC library that you can access here. There's tutoring, and down a little bit below the screen here, there's a question mark, and that's for Canvas help. So if you're stuck on how to do something in Canvas, there are lots of tutorials that teach you how to do various things. These are some announcements that are recent and that you should read. The three most recent announcements will always be at the top of the page. So this is our home page, and now I'm going to go to modules, and this is where you're going to spend most of your time because this is where most of the material is. And I'm going to collapse this. We have week 1 and orientation module, and this is all you're going to see right now. Week 2 is coming soon, I promise. It has been an incredibly long battle this summer to try to get everything online. I've never taught online before, with the exception of last spring when we were all thrown online suddenly, and I've been trying very hard this summer to get everything online properly. So hopefully you're not planning on working 4 or 5 weeks ahead, but I will get week 2 stuff up as soon as I can. During week 1, I will get week 2 material up. So let's take a look at what's here. The orientation module, as it says start here. And you will see a number of things. And I've alphabetized them from A down to, in this case, N, to indicate that you should probably do them in order. Let's start with the overview. This has some general information about the class, the structure of each module, what you're going to learn during this module. What you can do when you're in each module is you can hit the next button, which I'm sorry is a little bit out of your screen here, to go to the next thing in that list, or you can go back to that list and click on it. Here's the welcome letter, which most of you have already read, but if not, it's here to look at and to look at again if you need it. The next thing is the check-in assignment. And the first check-in assignment is to watch this video, which you're watching right now, which is not right here because I'm recording it. Let's go back to the list. Makes it easier. If you look at this list, you'll see that some things have been indented, and those are the things that require you to do something, either watch something or submit something or take a quiz or do a homework. So hopefully that will make it easier. Now the course syllabus here is very important. All due dates are here. And I'm going to hide myself so you can see this a little bit better. So first of all, we have the general information of the course, my contact information and my office hours and chat hours. I will note that the very first day of class, August 24th, my office hours are not going to be 1 to 2:30. They're going to be 3 to 4:30 because I have to be on the PCC campus to have a COVID-19 test. They've decided to do that for all the faculty and staff. And my time happens to be August 24th during office hours. And then I'm going to have live chat every Tuesday from 1 to 2, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll have more. The materials you need are listed here. Our schedule for the semester, student learning outcomes, performance outcomes, etc., etc. You need to read all of this. Homework. Here's all of your homework assignments, and these include the dates that they're due and when they're available. So we're basically going to have 3 exams in this class. And so all homework that's related to exam number 1 is available on the first day of class. And then the due dates are listed here. Homeworks are allowed to be attempted 3 times. There's no time limit, and I'll keep your highest score. The second part of the class begins on the 20th of September, and that's when these next sets of homeworks will be released for you to do. And then the third set at the end here. Laboratory assignments are all listed here as well. Quizzes, discussions. We're going to have 6 discussions in this class, and the first one's going to be this week. And there's going to be 2 projects and 3 exams. So lots of information here that you want to make sure you read through. Grade policies. This describes exactly how all of your grades are assigned. I drop the lowest of a quiz, a lab, a homework, or 2. You'll want to look at that in some detail. And I'm not going to go through all of these right now, but there's other course policies, ethics of written work, course learning outcomes, which are important. These are all of the things that you're going to learn for each unit. And I talk about this in the first video. That's the how to use the videos correctly. So take a look at that. It's a video on how to best use the learning videos. Here's information about my office hours and chat, how to get to them. Frequently asked questions, meet your instructors, a little bit about me. And then here is your first homework that you have to do by Wednesday at midnight and a discussion. So the homework is about reading through all this material, and the discussion is listed here. So it explains what discussions are in this very first one. And what you have to do is you have to read and respond to one of these 5 prompts. Have you ever felt an earthquake? And then it asks you for some more questions. Have you ever been interested in rocks, minerals, or fossils, etc.? And so you respond to one of these 5 by hitting reply, and then you type. And you have to do this by Wednesday at midnight. Then there's a second part, which is explained up here, part 2, and you have to reply to 2 of your peers by Saturday at midnight. And that's going to count as your discussion points. So you'll get used to that as we do several of those. So the 3 things you need to do by Wednesday at midnight are the check-in, or watch this video, which you're doing right now. So boom, that's done. There's nothing else to do. The homework, which again, you get 3 attempts, and it's just making sure you've read through this material, and then the discussion. Now let's look at Unit 1. So Unit 1 has an introduction, and then it has this, which I would like to show you. Every unit's going to have on the second line after the introduction a reading and time management suggestion. So this is for the first week. So here I have the reading that I'd like you to do. So I'm telling you we have an online free textbook, and I'd like you to especially read through sections 1.1, 1.2, 1.6. I have an internet site where you can get some help with math for our first lab. And then I have my suggested schedule for the week. Now you don't have to follow this, but this is just a suggestion so that you don't miss any important things during the week, so that you're on schedule. There's a lot that happens in this class. In this first week, you're going to be doing 2 modules. You're going to go through that orientation module, and you're going to do Unit 1. So the textbook reading I suggest this Wednesday, Thursday this week. The videos that you're going to watch, which I'm going to show you in just a moment, I suggest you do from Wednesday to Friday. The discussion, part 2, has to be done by Saturday, so you could do that anytime between Thursday and Saturday, etc. So that's an important feature that I hope is going to be helpful to keep you on track with all of the things that there are to do. I'm going to collapse the orientation module, it'll be easier. Okay, learning videos. These are very important. These are basically the little lectures that I would give you in class. And the first one has some tips. It's about 4 minutes long on how to watch the learning videos, how to take notes, my suggestions for you. And you should watch it because it says here, it also has important information related to every student's question, where is the study guide? All right, I know you guys want to know where the study guide is. If we go down, we have the beginning video, intro 1A.1, .2, .3, unit B. Okay, so these are all the videos that you should watch for the first week, and they add up to maybe about an hour worth of time, which is a pretty good deal because usually my first week you get at least 2 or 3 hours of lecture. Then there's a homework. There's lab instructions for the lab that we're going to do this week. And then there's a discussion. This is just for you guys. Every lab will have a discussion. You can go to this discussion and you can just ask maybe your fellow students, hey, did you understand problem 3? I'm stuck on problem 3. And you can basically help each other. Okay, I'm not going to check this, or maybe I will check it every once in a while, but this is really for you guys to help each other out. And so we'll do that every week for each lab. And then you'll submit your lab here. You're going to scan your lab and submit it into Canvas. And then there's a wrap-up of the module there. So that's a lot of information all at once. Welcome to the class. I'm excited about the semester. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you. And I know we're going to have a great semester. And I'll tell you more about your rock kits. You're going to get your own rock kits. They're going to be very exciting. All right. Talk to you soon.